What's going on, everybody, on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday? I just did a video about building a table with somebody. And when my mind went back into that video to think to myself, it's actually important to build that table with somebody, because when you build a table with a person, not only you know how stable a table is, but on top of that, how can I put it? Cut myself. When I thought about why is it important to build a table with somebody, because you know that they value the same thing you value while you were building that table. A lot of people ask somebody today's society is saying, bring something to, make sure you have something to bring to the table. I got this, that, and the third to bring to the table. I got this, that, and the third to bring to the table. But I don't know but your ingredients from what you bring to the table may be toxic and unhealthy. And that's when I thought about that. I was like, that's why it's even more important to build a table together, because you guys have the same values and understanding, and y'all build the same. Y'all had the same intellectual understanding of what ingredients come in that table. Because just because a person bring a lot of things to the table that you like, that don't mean they foundation. Excuse me, tongue tied. Their foundation is the same. You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all building a table together, they have the same drive as you. Just drive people, everybody bring drive and understanding and compromise and dedication and all these things to the table of dating and relationships. But if you build that table with this person, you know that they acquire and obtain the same knowledge, understanding, growth, conceptual energy that y'all both share to have that table to be fantastic. So by the time when it's finished being built, we know everything that's come with it. But when somebody brings something to the table, you gotta take it apart. You gotta break it down. You gotta break it down to the core of something like pulling banana peels apart. You gotta do all that to understand what's coming with the forefront of that. But when you have two people that build the table together, we already know what came with the table. Because why? Because we built it together. You was with me and I was with you. So it's different and I'm gonna do a live about it. If you follow me on my IG. You can find me on my IG, Ty Cali 38, when I put it on YouTube. But yeah, you don't have to go through all the chaotic dating. It saves you from a lot of chaotic dating circles when you build that together. So my mind was saying, when I said this post about building a table together, there's love involved in that table. There's honor. There's team building. And the table didn't come already put together. We had to work to get this table where it needed to be. So again, there's honor, there's integrity there's team building, there's sacrifice. The sacrifices takes time to build that table. That table didn't just come like that. It takes time to get that table where it needed to get to. Instead of just coming to the table, some people come when you come and the table's already done, you're trying to bring what you put on the table. You don't know the time it took. You value the table more when there's time involved, patience involved, understanding involved, team building. Sometimes when you build on the table, you get tired. Take a break. So when I say get tired, take a break is, that person has patience, understanding. They're equipped to know that nothing great happens overnight. It takes time. So when that table is finally done and complete and said and over with, you value what you have, because you see the time it took, the patience it took, the energy, the drive, as women love to say, the motivated man. You saw he was motivated. A man see that when you building the table together, you see a lot of avenues of the male and the female that we all want in togetherness in building a relationship with somebody and having marriage. She sees the strength in you, the patience in you, the day-to-day to push it through with men in this time, this building the table together avenue. A man sees she was able to work with me. She didn't expect it to just be done by me and not help me out, because the generation we live in, a lot of people want everybody to be great for them, but nobody wants to see a high level of team effectiveness. So, with a man looking for in a woman, she had patience with me. It didn't already come like this. We worked together to get it where it needed to get to. And that's what a lot of people are not doing. That's why a lot of marriages are failing. Look at the percentage of the black community. The marriage is dropping day to day to day to day, and it's sad. Why? Because of finances, communication. Because we didn't take time to build our table together to understand that life is going to go through certain circumstances, and just we're gonna go through hurdles, trials, tribulations, and all that's fine. But if that table was built together from the start, and we would have seen that from the start, acclimated up, it would have been different, because we both knew what we was dealing with. We know what we built. How I know how she's built, she knows how I'm built, and we complement each other in that building. So build a table with somebody, man, and quit asking for tables to become built. Build a table, understand the person, and things will be so much different. But definitely, people always how they say, build with, and quit asking the table to be built before you get it. I'm out of here, man.